Shilpa, welcome to Bollywood Live.
Hello, hello. Thank you so much.
All right, let's get over with the question first of all. And how have you been doing so far? I know you're an artist, so being an artist, having your own space right now might work for you as well and might not as well work for you. So, which side are you on? Is it working or is it not working? The lockdown.
No, it's great. I'm not much of a person who I'm not missing going out or something like that, but I do miss my travels. I'm really missing the immigration officer and like getting my passport stamped and going somewhere. That's something I really miss. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And apart from that, it's all sorted, right?
Apart from that, I'm doing fine. If I do feel a little anxious, I'm kind of getting into the kitchen, cooking something, making something new. So it's a natural tendency for anyone um, who's creative to be able to apply your mind somewhere. So any creative mind would do that. It's very
Right.
difficult to keep people contained. But yeah, the mind is limitless. So yeah, you can do so much with it.
All right. I have a bunch of topics that I need to discuss with you. So I'll start with the first topic that I want to discuss is like about the condition and the situation of our industry right now. Okay. What do you have to tell about the condition of the music industry? What's going on, taking the pandemic, what we're going through, and all, uh, people calling out people on social media and everything's going around. So where do you stand on this? What do you think is the situation
I
right now in
think
the music?
I think what we are missing, the whole source of the whole conversation was mental health.
Hmm.
I think more than anything else, we are getting away from that main जो मुद्दे से हम हट रहे हैं. So I think we just need to come and focus back on that. Well, we should just do everything that we have in our power to keep happy and keep stable right now, because that is the first uh, uh, you know point where it all started. So right now, yeah, if reading helps, if music helps, if um, movies help, if nothing helps, then please pick up the phone and call a therapist. It's as simple as that. I will urge everyone to do that instead of anything else, instead of talking about anything else. I think it's more of a waste rather than getting to the main crux of the situation. Is that, yes, we need to be stable, we need to be happy, we need to be mentally sound, and that is what I would steer the conversation back to. So yeah, that's what I have to say right now. Yeah.
They can say the music is the best medicine that you can have. So listen to music and feel joy in you. Okay, so talking about the movies and everything as well, Bollywood, a female-led movies are now with the boom of OTT as well. Female-led
Right.
movies are coming a lot of nowadays, right? People are appreciating it, people are embracing it. But what's
Right.
missing there is like female-made album, female-led album. It's been a very long time that we've seen a good
Are
album.
you are you quoting me, because I've been saying
Yes, because I read that, and I try to relate it, and try to relate it because a lot of movies have been coming. It's been appreciated, but
right.
but that movie is also missing something, right? So I want to know this boom. Do you think the situation of the female-led album music or female singers giving more opportunities is going to increase in the Bollywood right now?
I hope so. That's
Hmm.
that's the whole point of sometimes pointing out the obvious that we sometimes miss. So yes, we all are saying the same thing right now, that we need more female driven albums, because yeah, there's so much talent. There's so many beautiful voices that India has, and it's high time I listen to them more often when I switch on the TV or the radio, or yeah.
Hmm. All right. Okay, I get that now. Okay, but you have been in the industry for a very long time. The first song I guess it was from Anwar movie, right? If I'm not wrong, correct? It's been like years and years. All right. I want to talk to you about something what people are struggling with right now, and lot of youngsters are asking me on social media about this as well. Making into this industry is not easy without a godfather. All right. You've been in this industry. Tell me, was there any situation where you faced something, to get work, or your work has been snatched from you and giving it to someone else? And if that happened, how did you deal with it?
There's no uh, what do you call it? Music doesn't function the same way as films function.
Okay.
So music
Fair.
is a different animal altogether. Here, obviously, there is no family-led traits or something like that. All I will say is that you need to do great work. You need to have a voice of your own. It helps to be able to work with as many people as you can. That
Mm.
that really helps, because the more you record, the more your voice is circulated around, the more work comes to you. So
Mm-hmm.
instead of focusing on okay, I don't have these things, focus on the things that you have. For sure, there is no replacement for a great voice. There's
Mm-hmm.
absolutely no replacement for that. So focus on that. What I keep saying to the youth of India is that we are underestimating our Indian music and the power that it has. I would steer people to get back to that. Most of the Indian youth shy from admitting that okay, this is my Indian music. You always look to the West for inspiration and for style and all of that. But trust me, what Indian music can make you as a singer, as a vocalist, that no other music can do for you. So. Uh, Music is very different from film. So over here, if you are working very hard, if you have the right voice, if you have that patience to not give up, I think you will make it. There's no doubt about that,
All right.
obviously.
Okay, that I can relate to that. But recently we saw Sonu Nigam coming out and talking about Bhushan Kumar being a music mafia. All right, not letting people work for, not giving proper
And
opportunities. Where do you?
Imran, again, right now, we are
Mhm.
steering away from what the whole crux of the situation was.
Mhm.
Mental health. Why are we not talking about that? That is
Mhm.
more important than any other thing.
Okay.
Right now, it's not about any person or anything. Right now, it's about why all of this started. It is mental health.
Mhm.
To keep your mental health, that is the main cause. We should talk about that. We're steering away from that topic. That's what I'm trying to say, Imran, and I'm saying this not just to you, to everyone.
Okay.
Talk about mental health. Talk about mental health. That is that if that is sorted, everything else will get sorted.
Okay.
That was where we started the whole topic from. So why are we
Mhm.
steering away from it? Talk about that. Talk about that. Point is, we start with one main problem of the society right now is that we all are locked down. We don't have the freedom to do things that we would naturally do to
True.
calm ourselves down. We can't.
True.
We have major restrictions. It
Mhm.
all started from there. Point is, you cannot blame one person, one identity, anything. Right now, you need to focus and find answers in yourself.
Mhm.
And like I said, if your mental state is great, if you're working hard, if you have a great voice, if you have that patience, if you don't give up and keep doing great work, you will finally do what you love to do. One of the biggest example is Sukhwinder Singh. Take up
Correct.
his life. Oh my God, how much has this man relentlessly worked, not given up on. I mean, he's this like mountain of strength. It just shows that no matter uh, how much resistance there is against you, if you are good, you will get to that pinnacle. So just keep at it. Don't give up.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so Shilpa, you've been in the industry for so long. I want to know, like, how do you keep yourself relatable to the audience and you connect with them? What is that you look for if you take up in a project? What do you look up in that project to be relatable to today's audience? In a way to connect with them, because industry is changing, so is music is changing. So, what do you do to be relatable? I want to know that.
I don't do anything.
Okay.
I just connect with the song. That's most important. Nothing
Mhm.
else matters. It's uh, for to be honest, the music that is being churned out, that sets the trend. It's not the other way around. We always keep feeling that the audience wants this or something like that. Point is, where did the audience get that entertainment or art? It comes from us. the people who make it, the people who create it, the people who sing it. So if you can connect with a song and if you can emote it like that, a listener will connect with it.
Mm-hmm.
So in that perspective, you as a musician have more responsibility to churn out good music. That's about it. So I just focus on connecting with the song, and the rest is not in our hands for sure. Once the song is out, it's the balls in the audience's court. So you can't do much about that. No.
Correct, correct. Okay, talking about the choice of music of people as well. There's a last section of people who like being old songs made into remix, all right? And there is a lot of people who are hating it when the old songs are being remixed, you know? So where do you stand on this? Do you agree with like remixing the old song and totally destroying it, or, you know, making it a little better? Because I don't think so. I haven't heard any song that's been better, which has been remixed the old song. Okay, I stand on that side. I want to know which side you stand on.
I'm a
Yeah.
huge believer of original music. That is something which I prefer because I feel if 50 years from now someone looks back on my music, they should feel a sense of uh, wonder and amazement and peace. So that is something which I focus on. I would love to be a part of something which is brand new. Also, as an artist, um it's very stimulating to hear something new and to try and think that. For me, it's very that whole challenge, that whole being on the edge. I love that thrill. So when I get a call for a new song, I'm part nervous, I'm part excited. There's a real rush. There is such a the whole spontaneous reaction when you hear something for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
That newness, that is what I thrive on. So therefore, new song, new lyrics, new track. That is my vibe. So yeah.
Right. See, I agree with you right now because, you know, a lot of songs that have been remixed nowadays in the industry, there's nothing happening in that song. It's all you just put some EDM tunes in that and the song is done. That's not the way.
It's
Right.
not that simple.
So,
It's not that simple. I know these people who who are working really hard. Even to recreate a song, it's not that simple.
but it
It's
should also
not
sound
hard.
good, right? But
It's no, again, like I said, Imran, it's very subject to there again. When you call what side you're on, point is this is such a subjective topic
Mhm.
that there is no right and wrong here. Okay, there are many followers who love these things and they thrive on them.
I said that before. I
Cannot
started with that. Right?
we cannot obviously do that. What I can say is that for me, being one section of the creator population, I would love and I love to do something new because that stimulates me.
All right.
That's where I stand for something that I I love to be challenged. Yeah, that's my thrill in life. For someone,
Correct.
that's the thrill in life. So I cannot again. One thing that the lockdown can teach you, or one thing that we all can learn from this is we need to really cut down on judgments for sure. Right now, we need to have a more open, like minded outlook with our audiences, with our co-workers, with our colleagues, with people that we work with people that we want to work with. So instead of doing these stands and anything, and more than that, change starts from you. If you want that change, you need to change yourself first. If I cannot imbibe that change, how can I just keep saying change this, change that? I have to change things within me to ripple that change effect.
All
So
right.
yeah,
Cool. Fair enough. Okay, not a problem. So what I'll do is I'll just lighten the mood for you right now. I have some lockdown quarantine related questions. Okay, there's some netizens questions. People asking on social media what celebs are up to right now when they're locked down at home. Okay, so the first question that I usually get is like, okay, since we all are locked in at home, what is the fear?
right.
What is the thing that you are doing most that keeps you up in the like that wakes you up in the morning and you that's the first thing that you do like to do.
Well, I'm not a morning person to begin with. I've never been a morning person. But
All
yeah,
right.
my coffee is something which I am very ritualistic about. So that is something which I uh, yeah, that is something which doesn't change any day. So yeah.
All right, cool. What shows are you currently binge watching? And you go ask your fans to go ahead and watch that shows. Are you watching any web series?
So there is this one. I'm watching a lot of Japanese movies. I don't
Right.
know. It's just that whole dearth of travel that's urging me to do all of that. But yeah, there's this very beautiful series called the Tokyo Trial, which I loved a lot, and I think it's one of the last projects that Irfan Khan had done,
Okay.
and he's done such a beautiful job in it. So yeah, if people are looking for something lovely to watch, it's one of my favorite. Yeah.
All right. Okay. What is it? One current album that you like to hear during lockdown, and you also recommend your fans to go ahead and listen to those albums.
Well, I've just gone back to a lot of traditional classical music that I've started to revisit, and
Mm-hmm.
so I'm home with my parents. So yeah, Dad and I we sit down and dig those old classical bandish and revisit them, and so that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Tell me something. Have you discovered any hidden talent? They say we make a habit or break a habit in 21 days. We've been in
Correct.
lockdown for more than 3 months now. Have you made any habit or broken any habit during this time?
Well, the habit that I've gotten into is probably planting, vegetables at home. So even if it's like basic basil or dhania or chilies or you know turmeric, basic stuff. So I'm just doing that, and yeah, like I said, I when I feel anxious, I start to cook something, try
Okay.
something new. So that is something which I've been doing. Yeah, I mean the habit that is broken right now is obviously my travel, because right now I travel really heavily. It's just my
Okay.
passport and that is something which I desperately miss. But then times you need to kind of adapt with them. So yeah, we need to keep our discipline here to not add to the COVID crisis even more. So if you can stay away from doing some things, you must for
Mm-hmm.
the greater good of mankind. Yeah.
That's so sweet of you. Okay, tell me something. If you had a chance to get locked down with a celeb, a singer, okay, who would you
Yeah.
choose as your lockdown partner?
Well, I would love to be locked down with Mehdi Hasan Saab, because I've heard that he used to practice like a maniac,
Hmm?
and I would really see that. So if that's possible in some way, I would love to be locked down with him. Yeah.
All right, that's a good choice. All right. Last few questions. Okay, the last question is like people normally ask, since we all are locked in at home again. Okay, what is the best? What is the thing that you like and you don't like to do? It's jhadu, pocha, bartan, and everything included. Since we all are doing everything ourselves, what is the least favorite among this, and what is your favorite thing among this?
So I cannot sleep because I have a sort of a dust allergy. So I don't do that for my health reasons. But apart from that, I'm fine with anything. I mean, doing dishes,
Hmm.
cleaning the kitchen, that's all fine.
Okay.
But anything to do with sweeping or anything to do with dust, that's
Mhm.
something which I cannot do. I refrain from that. That's it.
Good, fair enough. Okay, Shiva, tell me what's next happening for you? What projects are lined up for you, and where are we gonna see you singing again, or listen to you?
Well, there are a couple of independent songs that we're doing a lot, because that's something which you can do at any given point
True.
of the year of your life, because it's all driven by self, and we are using our home equipments to record, and using emails and using WeTransfers to uh, collaborate with a lot of artists. So yeah, I'm collaborating with Anushka Shankar. We just shot a video, home videos, all of us.
Okay.
Uh, Collaboration with Sony Music that I'm doing. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, some singles that should be out soon. So yeah,
Okay, so talking about this independent music, where are we going to see that on YouTube or where?
all OTT platforms basically.
All
Yeah,
right. Okay. Okay.
all of them. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's cool. But thank you so much for chatting with me. Yeah. Thank you so much for giving your time. I hope I hope I was trying to be relatable to you, and I was trying to bring up some topic that I wanted to discuss with singers, and I've been discussing with all of them. And I got really great perspective from your side as well. So I got something to think right now. So
I mean, perspective is what is getting lost over here. I think
right.
where वो जो होता है ना कि हम मुद्दा start करते हैं, but उसके बाद हम उसको फिर हम we lose our way. Yeah, we just need to get back to day one and see where it all started from. What was the main cause and why this topic started? We need to get back to that and maybe try and work from there and hoping that post the lockdown, post the crisis, mostly crisis, once that is over, we all can get back to work as better, more patient, more sensitive human beings. I hope for that. Yeah.
I hope that the world that we're living in right now, and once we go outside, is going to be more humble world because people will try to love each other now. People will try to love nature for a change because being locked down, now they know that what it's like to be going out and, to respect nature, to respect each other. And I hope it's going to be a very lovely world and, people are going to love each other again.
I hope so
And,
too.
yeah. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with me. And I'm looking forward to see you again. And we'll do this in person once the lockdown is over, right?
Thanks, Imran. Take care, stay
Thank you
safe.
so much, yeah. Bye bye. Best of luck.